Good day, everybody. My name is EonShiKeno, and I'm going to cast the game for Force Strategy Gaming on Xel'Naga Caverns between mouzMorroW, our green Zerg player on the top part of the map, and on the bottom part of the map we have Beastyqt once again. This is a best of 3. And Beastyqt is our Terran player, our light blue Terran player here in the bottom left. So last game we saw a 2 barracks bunker push that didn't go well for Beastyqt and kind of went downhill from that position. mouzMorroW just macroed up an extremely large army, and we had that huge fight at the very end. And while Beastyqt did have pretty good positioning, it just didn't work out. Those Mutalisks did some pretty good harassment during the entirety of that fight, and mouzMorroW just won that hands down. So hopefully we'll have a little bit closer game here. Hopefully Beastyqt can pull something down. Oh, Beastyqt is showing up just in time to stop this expansion from happening, and mouzMorroW is bringing some more drones, calling the rest of the pack to get rid of this SCV, and Beastyqt is going to have to pull out some sweet micro to deny this and keep that SCV alive. But, oh, is he going to throw down? Nope, he's just going to... I was wondering if Beastyqt is going to throw down an engineering bay or something like that, but mouzMorroW did get that hatchery down. Not delayed too much, and we'll probably see him throw up a pull here very soon. And he's probably going to... Okay, he's sending this drone out just to scout. Do some scouting for any type of a bunker or anything like that. We did see a bunker show up last game from Beastyqt, so it isn't beyond the realm of possibilities for mouzMorroW to expect a bunker from Beastyqt. 1 barrack so far this time, and gas, so Beastyqt going with a little more standard build. And Marine showing up, nope, not gonna kill, drops down the supply depot, might get it, nope, too fast, but almost getting it. And this SCV did make it home. This Overlord is going to move in position down here to probably just keep an eye on. Actually, he's moving way over here, but no, is he going to snipe it? Oh, wow. Beastyqt knowing the Overlord positions may actually kill this Overlord. If he can kind of get a Marine over here to this side, this guy's going to go around the back. He's like, I'll go cut him off. This guy's like, go, go, go. He's shooting. He wants to kill that Overlord. This guy is in so much trouble. He can't go back down because he will get shot by this guy. And this guy's completely flanking him, so you have some early game 2 Marine flanking going on here. And mouzMorrow's going to lose an Overlord, but he knows he's going to lose an Overlord, so I think he's already planning on rebuilding an Overlord. So yep, he's going to lose that. So nice call there by Beastyqt, checking out those Overlords and scouting, and totally catches that. Really nice play there. So that's going to delay mouzMorroW just a little bit. Nothing too serious. You can see he's in supply blocked right now because he did make that extra Overlord when he knew he was going to be supply blocked because of it. So we have gas popping up here. We'll probably see some speed come up. Pretty standard. For mouzMorroW to go for a speedling, and 2 spine crawlers going down, so mouzMorroW definitely want to play safe here, throwing down these spine crawlers, maybe macro just a little bit harder. And we have 5 Marines who are going to be pushing out. Is there going to be a Hellion? Nope. Tech lab and a tech lab on both of these, so going for double tech lab and going up a command center, throwing down a second gas. mouzMorroW has a queen out, hasn't connected the queen creep between his bases yet, but we'll see. Okay, he actually did spend his first 100 gas on the metabolic boost, and he is also still continuing to mine gas, so you may see him tech a little bit sooner here. And the Marines are coming at the worst possible timing for mouzMorroW. That spine crawler is trying to reposition a little bit closer to the ramp there, and now he's going to deny mining here for a little bit with these 5 Marines. So these Marines, even if they don't kill anything, is actually doing quite a bit of economic damage to mouzMorroW, and that was a really slick play there, walking right past that spine crawler as he was trying to tippy-toe back into the creep there. And some Zerglings are on the way. He's getting in a little closer there just to pick away this hatchery, but the Zerglings are coming out. Queen is out, and they're going to be able to take this out. Flanking with the drones, and from the left, these Marines just get slaughtered there. He did kill 1 or 2 units. It looked like he was focusing the drones there. So, check the units lost. Had 5 for each. So, wow, actually breaking even there with those Marines. So, those were actually pretty effective. Unit for unit cost, they broke even, as well as delaying mining time. So, that 5 Marine attack was actually pretty useful. So, we can check out the Hellions. We're running around. They may go in there and try and get some attacks in, but the spine crawler placement is really nice. This one covers the entire back position. Here's this entrance, and this one is being repositioned once again to cover this ramp a little bit better. Creep team are popping up, and these Hellions are kind of just basically maintaining map control at this point. We'll probably see him come over here to the Xel'Naga Tower. Just keep an eye on that. But an expansion is going out, making Marauders and Hellions, getting blue flame upgrade. So Marauder Hellion mix. I've played around with this a little bit. I think it's pretty strong. If you go for like an early mid game push against Zerg, I think it's really powerful. So we have Orbital Command still pumping out units. This second Orbital Command just landed. Probably have a transfer coming pretty soon of SCVs. Yep, there they are. They're on the way. And whoops, let me check the Harvester chat. 36 for mouzMorroW, 29 for Beastyqt. And we already do have a layer and up to 2 gas over here and 4 gas. So mouzMorroW already with a bunch of gas pumping, and I'll probably expect a Spire. Is that it? Yep, there's the Spire. So Spire going up and already getting the attack 1 upgrade again for ground. So mouzMorroW sticking to the same build, I think, while Beastyqt is changing up just a little bit. And we're gonna 5 Hellions break in here maybe. Still just the two Spinecrawlers. Really nice placement of this evolution chamber, completely blocking Hellions from going around the back here. They'll force them to run through here and come back in, but it looks like the Hellions are pushing out, or at least getting positions for Marauders. Creep Team are spreading out, and wow, getting a lot of nice hits there on those Zerglings. Those blue flame Hellions do so much damage to Zerglings. It's a really good push, attacking as soon as his blue flame finishes, and he's going to push up here to the main, and might be doing some serious damage just sitting there on the ramp. Of course, it's a great position for Terran. And wow, using this as a fallback position right here, so that way the Zerg can get a really nice surround and a lot of surface area. You need to deny the surface area as much as possible when you're a Terran player against Zerg player. Look at all those Zerglings just cramping up, and those blue flames just dealing so much damage. Beastyqt is being so cost effective this game with his units. And wow, that was a really nice play, even though he lost his units. Look at that harvester count, 38, 37. Totally bringing it almost even at that point, even though mouzMorroW had such a lead. So a really nice attack there from Beastyqt. I really like his playstyle so far this game, a little bit more aggressive, and the timing just seemed to go really well. And even setting third base, wow, if Beastyqt gets his third up before a Zerg player, that is, you definitely are doing something right after Terran players out expanding the Zerg player in this game. That normally doesn't happen. But the Spire is up. Mutalisks are on the way for coming out. Attack 1 upgrade is just about finished for the ground, and Attack 1 upgrade just now being started for the flying Mutalisks. And the Zerglings are out running around. Queens throwing down some creep. Really nice. I think this is his creep queen. Maybe he's got 3 queens up. This one is dedicated. Throwing up creep, and this one will turn into the queen for this third hatchery as soon as this one finishes. Because the time whenever you get your third queen to the time you get your third hatchery, if you just throw down a bunch of creep tumors the entire time while you're waiting for that hatchery to pop up, you'll have enough creep tumors that you won't need to use that queen anymore to generate creep. You can just use those creep tumors and spread throughout the rest of the game. So she only has to be on creep duty just for a little bit. So mouzMorroW scouting out that command center, knowing that his opponent's going to go for a base, so he may go for another expansion here very quickly. Whenever you see your opponent is investing a lot of money in economy like that, you want to catch up in the economy, or you want to go for a really strong attack and try and actually, just as I say that, we have another hatchery going up. So mouzMorrow trying to get the economic advantage back once again. And wow, Beastyqt going for the gold base here is actually a pretty smart move, considering that really strong attack he had. I think he's very confident at this point. Taking the gold is a really smart idea. Tank siege is up. Got a bunch of Marines making a bunch of missile turrets at the same time, going for trying to claim this gold base in the name of Beastyqt, putting his flag on the ground. And these Zerglings and Mutalisks, no Banelings yet, are going to try and go in for an attack here. I don't think you should attack. There are a lot of tanks. There's like 4 tanks there. Missile turrets are already up, and these Marines have stim and they have combat shields, so not an attack you want to go for mouzMorrow. Gold base is up. This back 4th place is going to come up on the way. Attack 2 is on the way. Banelings, where they at? Here they are. Banelings morphing in. And getting some upgrades for the tanks. Nice wall off here with the engineering bay, completely denying any type of Zergling run by. And planetary fortress, so Beastyqt is going to have this gold base on lockdown. That is not going to go down anytime soon. Hellion getting a couple kills there. Scouting out, keeping an eye on those Zelnaga towers. You want to deny information for your opponent as much as possible. And man, as soon as he loses that Zergling, he dumps another one into the fire. mouzMorrow wants to hold those Zelnaga towers for sure. So we're going to have 6 gas up for mouzMorrow. He's definitely, gas is a limiting factor when you want to go a bunch of mutas as a Zerg player. Spend your excess minerals on Zerglings for the most part. Muta are going to try and get some harass in here. Do some damage, but unfortunately for him, there are a lot of missile turrets up 3 already. And he's going to lose a lot of damage. He's already lost 1 muta, 2 muta, and it looks like he's going to lose the 3rd one. Maybe even oh no, didn't lose the 4th one there, but took a bunch of damage. So 3 Mutalisks for 3 missile turrets. Not really that cost effective considering missile turrets are only 100 and Mutalisks are 100, so not a good trade for him. Marines being brought over here, just a couple of them, just to protect it. Man, Beastyqt is back up here, already throwing up 3 more missile turrets, wanting to keep this protected. Really nice creep spread by mouzMorrow. You can see over here on the right. He has a creep tumor in almost every single lane. Banelings, does he have burrow yet? No burrow upgrade yet. I want to see some burrowed Banelings. Hellion getting sniped there. I'm not quite sure if he actually saw that base in the top left. No, wow. Really nice job from mouzMorroW, keeping an eye on that that Hellion that was over here. He had the vision of the Zelnaga tower that gave him plenty of time to go over there, pick off that Hellion, denied the vision of that expansion. It's extremely critical knowing how many bases your opponent's at, because if you don't know there's a base there, you won't go try and harass it, and it's basically invincible at that point. I mean, if you can't see to attack it, it's not going to get attacked. This player just, you know, won't have a thought process to go, oh, I need to go attack a base that I don't know if it's there or not. So really nice play there by mouzMorroW. The creep spread, just having so much vision. Banelings! Oh, taking out a couple Marines. I think he did. I wonder if he used all his Banelings for that? I think he did use all 5 Banelings. But I don't know how many Marines he actually killed. Some gas going up. And mouzMorroW now, let me check the economy at this point. 83 to 63, so mouzMorroW definitely in the lead here at the economy. 2,400 to 1,300, wow. Definitely took the lead over with this double hatchery there at that one point. But Beastyqt doesn't care about economy anymore. He's pushing out with tanks and Marines. Thors has got 1 attack upgrade on both tanks and Marines. Shields upgrade, medevacs for some healing. Zerglings coming out. Hive being researched. Pathogen glands, really nice. Gonna see some Infestors. I love Infestor play versus Terran. I think it's really underused. Infestors can just like decimate a Marine army. And we have Beastyqt pushing out with a really nice tank spread, and he's going to take this gold base, no problem. mouzMorrow's just going to have to take it, lose this expansion. That's going to buy him time, though, to build his army up. Make these Banelings, and probably make a couple more Zerglings. You have 26 Zerglings being produced. He's dumping all of his money right now into making an army to save this. He's definitely going to try and save this 3rd base, or actually his 4th base, before he loses it. He's going to try and make that his fight. Gold base, you can kind of, you know, let it die, buy yourself some time. Overlord's just now spawning. He doesn't want to lose those. He doesn't want to get supply blocked. He's 174 out of 200, so he definitely needs to have those Overlords alive if he wants to keep producing units. And Beastyqt, is he just going to send a small strike force down that expansion, or just has a really nice tank spread? Look at this tank spread. Very nice. Marines coming up, stimming, going to push up here. Bunch of Banelings, tanks taking out the Banelings. Wow, very nice play. And wow, just more Zerglings being reinforced. This drone's still harvesting. Pushing up with just Marines, tanks in the back covering. He's just going to focus fire, kill that hatchery. And Zerglings are in the way, and tanks are dealing so much damage. Marines stimming. Mutas showing up. Thor with some backup. And Banelings taking out all the Marines. There are no more AA at this point, so those Mutas, if they take out the Thor, these tanks are going to die very quickly. And they're just running away. Oh man, I thought they were going to stick around and finish off that Thor, but I guess not. Reinforcements coming. Marines definitely need more AA at this point. Beastyqt is going to have a whole bunch of AA now being brought up. We had 11 Marines being produced there. Now number 2 attack upgrades for the Marines. He now has more than enough Marines. Friendly fire on the Marines from those tanks, dealing a bunch of damage and getting adrenal gland upgrades. So those Zerglings are extremely upgraded at this point. 1-2. Just have a lot of back and forth going here. This hatchery is really close to being dead, but tanks are just, wow, those tanks to support is just so critical at this point. Thor finally goes down. The AA is nowhere to be seen. 3 Marines are going to show up. That should be enough. Those Marines have some great upgrades on them. You can check them out right there. 0-2. 3 attack upgrades just about ready to come. 1 or 2 Vikings coming out. Creep spread being pushed up all the way up here to the front of the base. And mouzMorrow's in a really bad position. He really needs to snipe some of these tanks with these Mutalisks while the AA for his opponent is in a different position, to allow his Zerglings and Banelings to actually flood in there and take out all those Marines and tanks. But that friendly fire from that tank is actually doing more damage than the Zerglings are, I think. You can just watch those Marines just evaporate when those tank shells hit. That was crazy. Now, wow, he's only got 3 Marines up. Those Mutalisks have a critical time window right now to deal as much damage as possible. We can see reinforcements showing up. The AA is on the way, so the mouzMorroW has to deal as much damage as possible and then get out of town. Those 2 medevacs are so low. Is he going to snipe them on the way? Yes, takes both of them out. So mouzMorroW dealing an extreme amount of damage right there, while Beastyqt was low on AA, just dealing so much damage with those vetoes. Oh, here we got an Infestor out. No burrow yet. You got to get burrow. Oh, really nice fungal growth there, taking out those Marines with that fungal growth, and of course the Zerglings and tank splash. There's a whole bunch of dead bodies over here. This has been such a point of aggression for both players right here. This position right here for this Terran player. This is a really great spot to sit if you're a Terran player, because you can take out this base, control this gold base, and at the same time pressure this base here on the left. So this is a spot you do not want the Terran player to actually reach if you're a Zerg player. And a fungal growth going down on the... Oh no, these Infestors are just running in. They want to blow up. They think they're Banelings or something. And Mutas is trying to take out the Vikings, but there are too many Vikings. And it looks like Beastyqt just took out the rest of the army there. So many, look at these upgrades. Wow, mouzMorrow's doing a really good job with these upgrades this game. And is he going to get in here? No. Looks like he's still going to survive those tanks. He must be raking in the kills. 17 kills. Whoa, 26 killed. This dude is a commander. He's pretty awesome back there. 26 kills. And this hatchery looks like it's going to die. Oh my gosh, those tanks just evaporating the Zerglings. You can check he's almost at 3. Oh, actually, he wasn't starting that. But he's at 2 attack upgrades for those siege tanks. And we can see an upgrade, a command center down here being built for Beastyqt, dropping a whole bunch of mules, and looks like a harass is going on down here with some Zerglings. And, oh, a bunker blocking, base blocking, I guess that's what we can call it, this hatchery, and Beastyqt is going to deny that. But looks like a little bit more pressure. Banelings coming through, going to try and take out some tanks. Need to focus down, kill the Marines. Those Banelings are going to do a little bit of damage, actually not taking much of anything else out there. Oh, friendly fire from the tank. The tank gets another kill, and that's going to be a Thor that time. You see how low this tank is. He needs to get repaired. He's only has 5 life left. And this hatchery is going to die, and mouzMorroW is really in a bad spot. He has no bases to take, and he's doing great on the upgrades, but economy-wise, you can check it out. He's not even close in resource-wise to his opponent, Beastyqt. Just has held this position so well. A couple times it was a little bit weak there with not as many AA, and the mouzMorroW did a really good job of dealing with that, but Beastyqt just got in this position. He's just been holding it and denying those expansions extremely well, playing it really nice and slow, not overcommitting and kind of flooding everything in there. Zerglings versus SCVs. No, SCVs are just getting out of town, and SCVs or these Zerglings are going to take out all of these missile turrets. He's going to have to lift up the orbital command. But no, we have Marines stimming everything. Wow, a little bit crazy there. And oh man, a complete surround with Marines. There's just so many Marines. Just had all those Zerglings just completely huge surround there. It wasn't going anywhere with those Zerglings. But some Vikings hanging out over here. And at this point, Beastyqt can just kind of play it safe and just do cleanup because he's so far ahead. Let's check the food count. 176 to 94. Yeah, way ahead. You do not want to be behind in food count as a Zerg player, and especially behind in bases. And he's very behind in bases at this point. mouzMorroW is probably going to try and go for one more attack, but I mean, seriously, what can he even attack on the Terran base? This expansion is like 3 missile turrets up, 2 tanks hanging out. This is that awesome guy, 33 kills, 21 kills on this guy. And wow, nice fungal growth. Whoa, getting a huge amount of units with that fungal growth. One more fungal growth, and those Marines are going to be dead. Those Marines are stacked. I've never seen so many good upgrades in such a single game. Look at this 3 attack upgrade on the Mutalisk. That's amazing. 3 attack upgrade on the Marines. Almost a 3 attack upgrade on the siege tanks. These players love their upgrades. And mouzMorroW is just going to try and get another fungal growth here with these Infestors, maybe? If he sieges one of those siege tanks, that Infestor is going to die. No, and he's going to get it. Oh my god, he gets it. Oh, there go all the Marines are going to die. Yeah, man. That is one small victory for mouzMorroW, but I think in the long run he's going to lose the war. Sniping 1 or 2 tanks there, but there are so many Marines, it doesn't even matter how low they are. mouzMorroW just doesn't have enough units. He does get this gold base back up, but I mean, these tanks are just tanks, and there's so many tanks and Marines going to fungal growth, but the spread of these Marines is very nice. You can't get a really solid fungal growth on just a couple Marines. Mutalisks are up here, but we have some Vikings as support. Probably going to fungal growth. Nope. mouzMorroW just GGing right there. He knows it's over. Very good game by Beastyqt. They're playing it nice and slow. I love that timing attack with the Hellions, Blue Flame Hellion Marauders, and sitting at that ramp and just kind of saying, you come to me. And that mentality is what he did over here in this position, where he pushed up here to this position to spread out his tanks, took out this gold base up here to the right, took out this gold base, denied so much money from his opponent. And you saw here, he just left these tanks in the back and just pressured with a couple Marines, letting the Marines deal the damage, pull the Zerglings to him, forcing engagement, losing all of his Zerglings. And he just did that so many times, really didn't allow mouzMorroW to get a huge enough army to go for a complete swarm and take him out completely. Every attack just kind of removed the Marines from the equation, as well as the Zerglings and Banelings, but the tanks always stayed, and the tanks were constant and so much damage. So Beastyqt playing that out really smart. Terran players, take notes. That was a really good game. So game number 3, you're actually going to click the link and go over to my YouTube channel and check out game number 3, the ace match for this this best of 3 in the TL Open. So everybody click on that little link. There'll probably be an annotation pop-up or anything like that. Check out game number 3. I hope it'll be pretty good. From what I heard, this was a really good series and it just keeps getting better and better. So game number 3 should be pretty entertaining. So go check that out, everybody. YouTube.com/EonShiKeno. Thank you very much.